Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Flame Leone 2300 here, and today we have a new Beyblade unboxing for you guys. Last time we did take a look at the new Tack Longinus over here, so if you guys have not seen that video, please make sure you guys do, because it is actually very nice of a bay. So yeah, but besides looking at Tack Longinus, the bay that we're actually going to be going over is the one and only Poison Cyclops over here. Alright, so this is Cyclops' new evolution, as you guys can see. Now, I gotta tell you, the color scheme of it looks very, very nice. I actually do dig the color of this. And just remember, right, just like how Tack Longinus, it is not Beyblade Burst Rise, it is Beyblade Burst Surge, right? Hyper Spear. Now, the difference with this here is that the driver is kind of like a hybrid between both Hyper Spear and Surge drivers, except it doesn't have metal. But yeah, you're going to actually take a look at it, and it's actually be very impressive. I actually do like the driver, because when I looked at it, it looks very crazy, and I can't wait to see how it's actually going to perform. So if we take a closer look at Poison Cyclops, here is the top of it. Right, it says Poison Cyclops C5. And it's bursting some kind of bay. I want to say the other exclusive bay. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, if we take the top here, here's Poison Cyclops. Now, I do like how they made Poison here. It's actually very nice to see that Hasbro is making even the exclusive attack rings with Poison and Tack. But, you know, it doesn't have the same gimmick as the original Poison. And I'm actually going to show you that when we actually take the bay out the box. And then we have the other parts. Now, I think K, that's Knuckle, I believe. So that's like the weight Knuckle. And then if you look at the driver here, just look at that, guys. That looks very crazy. It reminds me of like Exceed, I want to say. Like Exceed without rubber or something like that. I don't know what like the driver would be standing there, but looks very cool. Looks very nice, right? And if we take a look at the back, right? So even going to show you like all the parts and like the, you know, the way how it's supposed to be formed in the Hyper Spear Stadium. So if we have the chip, right, it is right spin. It is a defense type kind of wheel or attack ring. And then you have the weight, which is Knuckle again, but it says DO2. And then the driver, which is TH30. I don't know what the driver would actually be on its own, like the original name. So yeah. I don't know why Hasbro just doesn't make the names. They just go with TH or like DO2. Like, it just doesn't make any sense why they do that. But that's the way Hasbro does this. And then we have the side here. I believe this is the runtime, right, which is 4. And then 2, which I think is like the brink time, which is 2 over here. So, yeah, I think it lasts longer, which is actually very good for a bay, especially a Hyper Spear / Surge kind of bay. So we're going to actually take it out of the box. We also compare like the original Poison with the Hasbro Poison 2 as well for you guys. So I'll be right back to do that. Alrighty guys, so we pulled all the parts out for you guys here. And I gotta say, it really looks nice and cool as a Beyblade its whole. And I'm going to show you each part itself here. So let's start off first. We have the first piece here, which is the Cyclops chip. Now, I gotta say, it looks really nice, but also looks very similar to the original Cyclops. So, if we actually put like a side-by-side comparison, right, like the middle of it looks very similar with the teeth and the eye right there. Obviously, this is not here anymore. It's just that little piece there, and then like the top spike part here, it's the same. Doesn't have these other 4 spikes on the side of it. But yeah, it kind of looks very similar, the same as that. Now, if you turn to the back here, this is the QR code. So if you guys want to, you know, have that QR code, scan it right there. Hopefully you guys are able to get it. But it looks very nice. I actually do like the glitter and stuff that they actually put on these chips. It just makes it really pop out. Now, the next piece we have is the Poison Wheel. Now, again, this is not like the original Poison Wheel, which I actually have on the side over here with Poison Hydra. It doesn't have the whole like rubber, mainly plastic. This one has that rubber, the shock absorption kind of thing here. But yeah, looks really nice. And let me actually take apart Poison Hydra for a sec, because you can look at the back part too as well. This is the back piece of it. So as you can see, it's all hollowed out. Basically, where this piece would have been the rubber there. But yeah, it's not there anymore compared to like the Takara one. But it still looks really good as a defense kind of wheel. because it looks like, kind of reminds me like Drasil a little bit with the whole green and like how rounded shape it is. Looks very cool. And I actually do like how it has these gold parts here. It can actually work with the Cyclops chips, the chip here. You put it together like that, right? Kind of has like these spikes where the fangs are pointing downward. It's pretty cool. All right, and then obviously for the next one we have is Knuckle here, I believe. Now this is a very, very old piece here. I believe it comes with one of the pre-hybrid burst bays. I don't remember. I want to say it was Spryzen that had this. Not too sure, but yeah, it's anything too fancy. Oh, look at that. We actually got a 4-star with it. I did not know that. So that's I guess that's pretty good. We got a 4-star Knuckle. Yay. All right, and then we have this new driver. Now I was kind of taking a break and like looking at what driver kind of represents this, and I believe it's the Guardian one, the one that comes with Blast Genius, I believe. I think that's how you say its name. But yeah, it's just really rounded, as you guys can see. Like, again, it has that whole Hyper Spear kind of feel. However, it's not, you know, the bottom here is not like Hyper Spear. It just looks like a regular kind of tip. So it's like, again, like Guardian, except with the, you know, this piece here. It's like downward. This piece is outward here. So I kind of consider it a new tip on its own, since it has a little bit of a different design to it. I feel like if it's like does this like a slant attack, it will be on this part here and kind of move faster around. And then of course in the Hyper Spear Stadium, this round piece, and the same thing goes with Tack Longness too. This round piece is actually going to be really used to like get around, like around the brink and stuff. So it's going to be really cool to actually see it in action. All right. So if we put the bay together, let's put it like this. See that I have it correctly? Yep. And there you go. That is Cyclops, or Poison Cyclops for you. I gotta say, like, overall with the parts and design, it looks really nice. Looks really cool. And we take a side-by-side comparison with the other Cyclops, the pre-evolution, right? As you can see, it still keeps that round design. So it was actually very great to see that they put Poison as its attack ring. And you put it, you know, behind or side by side, upside down, or you can kind of see that this is a little bit taller. I think if it goes to slingshot mode, nope, it will still consider be the same. Ooh, I dropped the bay. It will still be considered the same height here, if you guys can see. Trying to make sure it focuses in. Yeah, so it kind of still be the same height. And then of course we have the one that was from Hyper Spear, right? This is like the red and white one, which I gotta say I do like a little bit more. Looks very nice. Turn upside down, right? As you can see, now it has that Hyper Spear kind of shape. It's about the same size, I would say, or probably roughly a little bit taller because of that bump there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to give some test runs, test battles in both the Beyblade Burst Classic Stadium as well as the Hyper Spear Stadium for you guys. So let's get that started. Alrighty guys, so we're in the Beyblade Burst Standard Stadium here. We're going to give Poison Cyclops a test run here. We'll start in the stadium first, and then we'll move on to the Hyper Spear Stadium to test out both of them. So ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So right now, it's kind of on the aggressive step, and of course kind of KO'd because it was aggressive like that. Let's try it one more time. It doesn't KO itself. Nope, it's not. Okay, this time it's actually did a little bit better than before. It's stable now. And now, as you guys can see, it's more just centering itself in the middle, just like how a defense type should be doing. So, yeah, there you go with that. All right, let's try with the Hyper Spear Stadium this time. Right here. Okay, let's see how well it actually does on this stadium. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So as you see, it doesn't really run wild as much. It's just now more in the center than anything in this stadium here, which is pretty good. Of course, with any bay, you want one that's really stable and doesn't really run around as much, unless if it's attack type. But since this is defense type, you know, you definitely want it to be stable like that, which is nice. All right, so let's actually give it some test battles. I'm going to have it go back in the Classic Stadium first. Here, because I do want it to go against its pre-evolution. That's the person that's going to go against first here. Alright, so let me get that settled. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Alright, let's see if it can beat its pre-evolution. Which honestly, it's actually doing pretty well. Okay, yeah. It's actually doing pretty well for a Beyblade. Or kind of like a Hyper Spear, quote-unquote Beyblade. However, wait. Oh no, it actually was very close to losing there. Now, another thing I do want to mention, kind of what I saw towards the end there, this Beyblade can actually have some life after death thing because of this part here. So like if it rolls on this side while it's like spinning, it's gonna have some life after death action. So that's also pretty good too as well. I also wanted to go against Poison Hydra here, just to go against like the Poison Wheels. This is like a custom combo that I have it for. So yeah, anything too major. It'll be fine. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So Poison versus Hasbro Poison. Poison Cyclops is getting some strong attacks against Poison Hydra. That's actually not bad. And right now, Poison Hydra is off balance. However, now Cyclops is off balance. Oh man, this could be close. Nope. Okay, that was honestly very close though. You gotta admit, that was very close. But still, I believe Poison Hydra did take that one. So yeah, wasn't too bad. Okay, let's actually go on to the Hyper Spear base this time. Here, I'm actually going to have it go against its other pre-evolution, but in the Hyper Spear form. So yeah, let's actually test that out. Let me just center this for you guys. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Okay, let's see who's going to win this one. Looks like Poison Hydra is slowing down, and yeah, didn't really stand a chance against the Hyper Spear Cyclops over here. Alright, let's try it against other bays now. Let's actually do like the other Hyper Spears. Let's let it go against Shield Kerbix this time. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Shield Kerbix on the attack. Ooh! Okay. Poison Cyclops like pushed him just a tap, and Shield Kerbix actually went out. That was actually pretty cool. Okay, let's try it against Infernal Salamander now. Okay, giving those exclusive bays a chance. So I like to do on this channel here. Alright. Because like, when am I ever going to use Hyper Spear in like an actual bay battle? I will never. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, okay, well, technically it will end in the pocket and then end in reverse. Okay, not bad. It pulled the same thing as Shield Kerbix, just gave it that one tap and then apparently just bursted. Alright, pretty cool. Let's see. Next one, let's actually have it go against the one that I had it go last time in the Tech Longinus video. Tech Longinus himself is actually going to be battling here. Alright, this will be like a little bit of a rematch between these two. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Go. There goes Tech Longinus on the attack. Will Poison Cyclops win this? Ooh, okay. It may after all. Let's see, let's see. It's getting down to the wire. Ooh. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win this? And Poison Cyclops takes it. Nice. Alright, let's do 2 more. What are the other bays that we haven't gone? Oh yeah. Neptune over here. We haven't had him actually battle in the last one, so let's try that. It's Neptune or Trident, either one of those two. Alright. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Even though it spins around like that, it gives those strong attacks. As you can see, it looks like Poison Cyclops is losing that stamina right there. Which isn't good. And yeah, it's down for the count. Alright. Let's try one more. Let's get Yeah, Sphinx this time. This guy is the other one that we haven't did in the other video, so we'll do that. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Go shoot. I know Sphinx is more of a crazy attacker, as you guys can see. It went in the pocket and still managed somehow to get out. Alright, and yeah, there goes Sphinx right there. I think what really dealt it was when it went in the pocket and it came back in. But yeah, I gotta say, Poison Cyclops overall, it's pretty balanced. However, I do feel like it does have some tough times against other bays. Because, you know, it doesn't have that shock absorption gimmick. But it is pretty rounded, pretty solid as a defense type on its own. And I best believe that the driver that it has is pretty good. It does actually stay in the middle of the stadium when it needs to. So that's a good plus up there. But I would probably say give it a heavier weight. I know Knuckle is not, you know, one of like the newest weights. So you might want to give something that's really new. Like I would say 00 or maybe Wheel. If you have like a Wheel, you know, an extra wheel from like Sparking, that probably work too as well. But yeah, it's pretty light overall for defense. If you got like a heavier wheel or heavier weight, that would actually make it better for the bay. But tell me what you guys think. Personally, I do love the design, color scheme of everything about it. It looks really nice, and it's cool to see that they even put Poison as attack ring here. But yeah, this is FlameLeone2300. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Take it easy, everyone.